we think about emergency preparedness and emergency response, I'm a firm believer in taking it all the way back down to the individual first. Am I prepared to do what's necessary to protect myself, to protect my family, to either stay in place or I need to evacuate, I need to go somewhere. So in the terminology that we use in emergency management is a go bag. The materials that you have on hand that within a minute you can grab that bag, your keys, and be out the door on the road. My go bag has environmental protective gear, so rain poncho, a warming blanket, a solar blanket, so that I can be protected from external factors. I have a roll of tarping material, plastic, 4 to 6 mil, so that I can create a canopy environment to either cover my supplies while they're on the ground or a temporary shelter position. I also have multiple types of rope. You can do a lot with rope. You can hang a bag from a tree, you can build a point-to-point line and drop your tarp over it, weighted on either side, and you have a tent. I have a collapsible container to store water. On that same extent, water contamination is a challenge. And if you've been hiking or backpacking in the outback, you do know that not all water on the ground is good. So I have a product which allows me to insert the straw into any water source. It is filtered and it comes out and it's clean that I can consume. We also maintain in our bags iodine pellets, which helps decontaminate water. We have general food, dry food. So I'm big into dehydrated product because it maintains a huge protein load but not a lot of weight, and I just add a little bit of water to it and then I have a food source. In my kids' bags, I made sure that they had all the things that would keep them entertained in crisis. And you think, well, is that essential? That's essential for the mental health of that child, because you're in crisis, and if I can go over in the corner and play race cars or just play a game of cards, get your mind off the crisis. But also in there are clothes appropriate for them. So in our bag system, we have pullouts. So they're seasonal pullouts. If we're going in winter, you're pulling the winter pullout, putting it in the bag, and you're out. If it's summer, you're dropping a summer bag. A lot of people take medications. No one wants to take an entire prescription bottle of their medications and dedicate it in a go bag. But you want to have enough that when you get from point A to point B, you can go to that pharmacy and say, here's my Lopressor, here's the bottle with the actual prescription name on it, the number, how many refills I have. You can generally get that refilled. If you use eyewear, that second pair of glasses, you just got your prescription fixed, you have the old glasses, they work, they're not great, but it's another eyewear so that you can actually read things when you're out in the world. I think about people who carry credit cards and they do everything on credit cards. Well, if the power's out, you can't do any electronic money transferring. You can't go to the ATM to get cash out. So you always want to have at least some monetary value cash on hand so you can purchase as you go until you get into another area where maybe the power is on or the resources are more readily available. And then your essential toiletries, the things that are just part of your normal day-to-day life. You're thinking about how long am I gonna live out of this bag? And that comes down to what you're preparing for. If I'm preparing for a 3-day holiday, I might just have a standard backpack go bag. If I'm thinking I'm gonna be a week to 10 days, you might have a nice Mountaineers backpack. If you're thinking, this is it, everything that's in this bag is the only thing I'm ever gonna have again, you wanna be really strategic on what you put in there, and you have to be able to carry it, because there's not gonna be a porter at the other end to carry your bag for you. So it either has to hook over your shoulders like you would a backpack, satchel with a long strap, anything that makes you mobile.